Hey everyone, my name is Ian, also known as Naughty and Sans from Learn How to Edit Stuff, and today in this video, we are going to be exploring the pen tool and making custom paths in Adobe After Effects. The pen tool is a very powerful and very useful tool for basically anything being done in After Effects, and hopefully at the end of this video, you'll be more comfortable with using it. Also, by the end of this series, you will have your own logo animation that looks something like this. If you'd like to download the project file, it is available to you in the video description below. Otherwise, let's open up After Effects and explore the pen tool. So the pen tool in After Effects can be found right up here or with the shortcut key G, and this handy little tool can do a lot of different things. With my star layer selected and the pen tool engaged, you can see two tiny icons up here at the top. One is a star that will create a shape layer, and the transparency grid looking one will create a mask. Basically, a mask on any layer in After Effects is a non-destructive way to add or remove elements from your layer. For example, if I wanted to cut off Starry's right arm, I can simply draw a mask around the arm, hit MM on the keyboard to bring up all of my mask properties, then click invert and his arm is missing. I can also animate any parameter on the mask layer as well, so we could make the mask animate over time, among other things. The other use case for the pen tool is creating shapes and paths, so let's make sure that we're on the shape setting. If I click the negative space in my composition so no layer is selected, the pen tool will now create a custom shape wherever I click in my composition. Clicking, holding, and dragging the pen tool will allow you to make curves. If you're feeling really daring, you can click on this little button that says Roto Bezier, which will automatically create a curve for you. Personally, I like to make my curves manually, so I will leave this setting off. The other thing you can do with the pen tool is create paths, and that's how we're going to add the mouth and background loop animation to our logo. So what you do is create a new shape layer, then add a path. The pen tool will automatically be selected, and I'm just going to draw a little smile shape on my star guy, then add a stroke to that path and make it black. Change the ends to a rounded cap, and just like magic, we have a little smile. Don't worry, if you mess up, you can move your vertices around after you've created your shape to refine it. Now let's create our loop-de-loop in the background by creating a new shape layer, adding a path, making the loop, adding a stroke and making it pink, then smooth it out a little. Once you're done, let's add a trim paths to our layer, which will allow us to animate the stroke of the line coming on and off. I'll add a keyframe at the start for the end parameter, scrub a little bit down, then increase it to 100%. Now I'll go halfway between my two keyframes and add a keyframe for the start parameter. Then scrub past where the ending keyframe is and set the start keyframe to 100%, and now the line looks like it's drawing on and off. It is moving a little slow for my taste, so let's highlight all of our keyframes, hold down Alt, then click and drag the last keyframes to condense the animation time, and now it's moving a lot quicker and looks a lot better. The final piece of the puzzle will be to drop a CC Force motion blur on that line to give it an element of speed. I'm going to use the Video Copilot Effects Console by hitting Control and Spacebar, then searching for Force Motion Blur and dropping it on my layer. And last but not least, underneath my stroke controls, I'm going to taper the ends of my line a little bit and then stick that layer at the very bottom of the hierarchy, and now we've got a great looking animated line. The pen tool can also be used to create custom animation paths for your shape layers. Say I want to make this ball look like it's bouncing off the sides of my frame. All I need to do is add a new shape layer, add a path, then click around a little bit and make some bounces. Now tool down the path option on your shape layer, click on it and hit Ctrl C to copy. Now click your ball layer and hit P on the keyboard to bring up the position, click on the position and Ctrl V to paste, and now your ball will follow the custom path that you just made. Honestly, there's so many cool and interesting uses for the pen tool, and we only scratched the surface in this video, but as always, I want you to really play with and explore the pen tool on your own so you can understand how to use it in different situations and really just dive in there and mess around. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel so you can learn from more creators like myself. If you want to find me, youtube.com/learnhowtoeditstuff. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.